It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. I see none of your friends wanted to play this evening, so you figured you'd just get in touch with old Schmitty. Well, thanks. Makes me feel really important. Just so you know, if I seem insensitive to your lonely needs, don't take it personally. I'm just a voice in your TV. You do know that, don't you?
One.
This category is Mrs. O'Leary's team. $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, so what we got here is our smoke episode, which means, you know, cigarettes, firemen, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Speaking of which, if where there's smoke there's the Chicago fire, what will firefighters have to face? Sparks flying off of hockey pucks, dangerous fumes from soccer balls, unpredictable flames in footballs, or extreme heat emitted from a basketball. The Chicago Fire, well, they're not only a soccer team, but they are the MLS Cup 98 champions and the 98 U.S. Open Cup champions. And if you ever have to face them, you make sure your hose is safely nestled in a jockstrap.
Two.
The category's going to be, tell me more, tell me more. Did you get to a burn unit? And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Yeah, the rumors are true. I'm in a community theater production of Grease. Yeah, thank you. But I've got some safety concerns about that last scene. You know, the one where Sandy's got the cigarette in the leather. Suppose Danny's hair and Sandy's cigarette cause a grease fire. What should Frenchie do to save the couple? Throw water on them, blow them out, put a lid on them, or smother them with a pillow? Put out a grease fire by putting a lid on the pan. So Frenchie would put a lid on Sandy and Danny. Or she could, I don't know, make them both star in Two of a Kind. Nah, let them burn.
Three.
I'm calling this one, Just Don't Hide His Hose. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Get the wax out of your ears, it's question time. Say you want to play a little practical joke on a fireman, because they love that. If you give them a tank of nitrous oxide instead of oxygen, what will people in the burning building most likely hear? Sound one. It's too hot in here. Sound two.
I feel compelled to be completely honest and tell you that this outfit is making my undies bunch up.
Sound three. There's smoke everywhere. Or sound four.
Oh, man, I should have listened to my mother and become a lawyer.
No, that'd be if you put helium in their tank. And if you do that, make sure you tie your fireman to your wrist or he's going to float away. Let me show you what I would have picked. What the fancy, educated folks call nitrous oxide, you and I call laughing gas. In fact, if you give him enough laughing gas, I bet he'd still be giggling when he came after you with his axe.
Four.
This one's called A Majority of Voters Say I'm Smoking. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Ready? Catch this. Because the memorial statue lacks his trademark cigarette, under whose rippling stone clothes will you most likely find the patch? Abraham Lincoln's, Woodrow Wilson's, Franklin Roosevelt's, or Bill Clinton's? "407 years ago, I was up to 3 packs a day. If I can quit, you can too. Thanks, Patch." All right, whose dog is that? Here's the one the winners pick. The brilliant folks who designed Franklin Roosevelt's memorial in Washington left out his ubiquitous cigarette and cigarette holder. Oh, and they also left out the fact that Franklin was in a wheelchair. I mean, I'd imagine even for a president, it's got to be hard to go cold turkey.
Hey, look, it's President Roosevelt.
Hands off, kid, or you'll have nothing to fear but me opening a can of whoop-ass.
Five.
Coming at you. On the third day, he smoked again. And this one's going to be worth $3,000. One question coming right up. Given the unique feature of the cross they use as their logo, what prank call do employees at the American Lung Association most likely get? Hey, yeah, did Jesus live in Switzerland? Hey, does Jesus have 4 arms? Yeah, was Jesus part of a charm bracelet? Or, was Jesus... Hey, shut up, dude. Was Jesus like an anchor? Have you considered a career in marketing? So you don't lose any sleep over it. The American Lung Association's logo is a cross with an extra line across it horizontally. So it's like a cross for a person with 4 arms.
No, I'm sorry. The Son of God did not have 4 arms.
Well then, you better run after him. Yeah! Woo! Look alive. This one's a when did happen. All right, here's the deal. I'll show you an event like this one. Then I'm going to list off 7 other events like this one. For each one you see, you have to tell me if it happened before or after man first walked on the moon, or if it never happened at all. When the correct answer is lit, hit your buzzer and I'll give you 1,000 smackers. But watch out, because every time you're wrong, I'll take away $1,000. So all right, let's hit it. This when did happen goes by Danger Will Smokerson. Golly gee, remember when smoking used to be healthy? It must have been before 1964, because it wasn't until then that this little event occurred. Surgeon General first requires health warnings on cigarettes. So, what do you say? Did this event happen before the Surgeon General required warnings, after that, or did this event never happen at all? Let's see how it turned out. Okay, well, that was awful. Let's see what kind of damage you did to your overall score. So, what do you say we get on with it?
7,
Up next, an economic hump. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Hey, you remember Camel Cash? That fake money you used to collect by enjoying smooth Camel cigarette products? Then you'd be able to buy Camel merchandise, right? Well, imagine Camel starts it up again. According to the theory of monetarism, if Camel were to print up enormous quantities of Camel Cash, what would happen to the Camel economy? Wages paid in Camel Cash decrease. Junk with Camel logo costs more cash. Camel cigarettes have no value. Or only gold can be bought with Camel Cash. Check, please. Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? The monetary theory, as propounded by my close personal friend Milton Friedman, how you doing, Milt, says that printing new money causes inflation. The theory does not explain why the desire to buy cigarettes is heightened by seeing a flaccid male member disguised as a camel head.
8,
Here's a little something I call, praise the Lord, the pork is cured! And this one's worth $3,000. Hope you're hungry, it's question time. Suppose in his next feature film, Babe the pig gets sick and is sent to the smokehouse to be cured. How long will it be before Babe is bacon? Half an hour, 2 to 10 days, 4 to 6 months, or 1 year? The process of treating meats like pork is called curing. It takes from 2 to 10 days to cure pork into bacon in a smokehouse. And I understand that Babe has been spending time in the smokehouse preparing for his next film, Babe, Pig in the Blanket.
9,
The category is Stop Calling Me the Space Cowboy. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. All right, let's mix things up a little bit. I want you to take a look at the lyrics to this Steve Miller tune, and when you think you know how to complete the line, buzz in, pick the answer. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a what? Chicken choker, midnight toker, life revoker, or bedroom stroker? The classic lyrics to the Steve Miller Band song The Joker are, I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I like poker, I'm Al Roker, when my dog's got a rash, I soak her. Steve Miller, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
10,
This category is I'm rubber, you're glue, she's the Surgeon General. You get it right, you get $2K. Ready? Here's the question. Given the controversy that led to her dismissal, what should a Surgeon General's warning on former Surgeon General Joycelyn Elders say? May tell STD jokes, may smoke marijuana, may discuss masturbation openly, or may call important lobbyists boobies. Oh, man. She She didn't say anything about smoking marijuana. I don't know why it's so funny. I'll take it you don't keep up on supporters of the chicken chokers, huh? Bill Clinton fired Joycelyn Elders after she said masturbation should be discussed in public schools. Come on, people. I mean, what's the big deal, huh? I mean, as long as a teacher has a desk to sit behind, I say it's their business. Oh boy, get ready. I think I smell a coinky-dink. All right, let me tell you how this game works. You're going to see a bunch of different pairs that are somehow related, and I'm going to give you a bunch of items that may or may not connect the two. Slap that buzzer when you think the item correctly joins the two. You're getting $1,000 if you're right, but a word of caution. You lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. We're going to wrap this all up with a final bonus round worth some extra cash. Let's just say you should pay close attention to all the correct answers. The category for this coinky-dink is Trick or Smoky Treat. All right, let's dive in. An essay and blank or plastic. Where do these items intersect? Washington's teeth and Blanky Blank Pecker. Turns into diamonds and Blank Miner's daughter. Cars use it and beans cause it. Tampa NHL team and go Grease Blank. Depressed Michigan City and Skin Blank equals miser. To coordinate and blank boxcars. Now for the bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all fire starting materials? It's all yours. Yeah, nice job. Some might say you're smoking. Sweet, now go for that bonus. Player one, you're a winner all around. How about that? Let's get out of here.
12,
The category's going to be, sir, could you please put your crack out? How does $2,000 sound? Here's the question. Considering he lit himself on fire while freebasing cocaine, who was literally 1980's hottest comic? Steve Martin, Sam Kinison, Richard Pryor, or Lenny Bruce? Well, the first step is admitting you have a problem. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. Way back in 1980, funny man Richard Pryor made a teensy-weensy little mistake while freebasing cocaine, and poof, his head caught fire. I don't know. I'll never understand the fickle media. I mean, nobody ever talks about my tragedy in the 6th grade when I tried to light my farts.
13,
I'm calling this one no Sherlock, you piece of $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, give me your best shot. Because he's Holmes' arch nemesis, who would tell Sherlock, put that in your pipe and smoke it? The Artful Dodger, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Professor Moriarty, or Dr. Watson? The Artful Dodger. Yeah, that's right. Sherlock was up against Tommy Lasorda. The correct answer is, Professor Moriarty. My enemy numero uno. Although I'd imagine Sherlock Holmes would be able to keep pretty cool about any pipe comment, you know? Just don't give him the in-your-ear with a can of beer thing.
14,
This one's called Spread Your Cheeks and Get Ready. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Put it in gear, because here we go. If someone blows smoke up your ass, in what sequence will it pass through your intestinal tract? Ileum, jejunum, rectum, duodenum, colon, cecum. Duodenum, jejunum, ileum, cecum, colon, rectum. Rectum, colon, cecum, ileum, jejunum, duodenum. Or colon, rectum, duodenum, ileum, cecum, jejunum. God damn, I was so close! No, this is actually a little closer to what happens when you put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, now here's a good answer. If someone is kind enough to blow smoke up your ass, it'll pass from the rectum to the colon to the cecum to the ileum to the jejunum and finally the duodenum. Of course, if they're blowing really hard, you might even get a little funky aftertaste. Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack. Here's the deal. If you see two words that go together, buzz in and you get $2,000. If you buzz in when they don't go together, you can say goodbye to $2,000. Here's the fun part.
Remember the clue.
The words only match if they fit this clue. You've come a long way, ad execs, and I, for one, appreciate your smooth, fresh flavor. Have fun. Job myself, because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.
You don't know Jack!
If you're not averse to playing with them, please tell me, or I will arrange another game.
Welcome to VH1's Behind the Song. This week, Leonard Skinner.
Sure, the Freebird we all know now is like 15 minutes long, but when we started out, that song was like, what, a minute and a half? But the fans, man, they just wanted more and more.
So I told my boss, if you ask me to work on Saturday one more time...
One more time? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was playing this video game and I reached the bonus level, so I one more time!
All right, one more time.
What's your name?
One more time.
What?
One more time!
All right, you got it.
It was the weirdest fork. It had like one more time than regular forks.
Woohoo, they love it.
Tune in next week for another episode of VH1's Behind the Song.
Hi, I'm Steel Dakota, president of the National Gun Association, and I'm here to tell you about yet another reason why you need to protect your right to bear arms. Consider this all too familiar scenario.
Come here, Fluffy. Yeah, nice kitty. You're a good kitty cat. Hey, wait, Fluffy, where'd you get that AK-47? Huh? Hey, don't be crazy. Hey, put that down. Wait.
Whether it's a dangerous home invader or a heavily armed house cat, America, protect your rights and protect yourself.
Mr. Johnson's magic powder will make you invisible.
Me?
Yes, you.
Really?
How? Just add water and drink. Try it.
Okay.
All right, look in the mirror.
It, doesn't seem to be working.
Ah, but close your eyes now.
Oh my God, it's a miracle! I can't see myself! This stuff really works!
Mr. Johnson's magic powder. This stuff really works.
Who is that? Where's that voice coming from? A little help here?
Welcome to VH1's Behind the Song. This week, Black Sabbath.
All right, Iron Man intro auditions, take one.
All right, just go ahead whenever you're ready.
I am Iron Man.
Again, please?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, thanks. Next.
Hi, I'm Iron Man.
All right, thanks. Next.
I am Iron Man.
Next.
I am Iron Man.
Thank you.
I'm Iron Man. Yeah, that's it. Iron Man.
We'll call you.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Iron.
Next.
Hi, Wait.
Next.
Hello.
And so it went to the wee hours of the evening.
That's it, man. We're out of people.
I don't know. Maybe we should go instrumental on the beginning.
Excuse me, I'm from the cleaners. I've got your ironing, man.
Wait a minute.
Tune in next week for another episode of VH1's Behind the Song.
$60. Please take note. You have exhausted all question material in this version of You Don't Know Jack. To play new questions, please buy the first volume of You Don't Know Jack. To play questions you have already played, hit any button on your controller. Please input the number of players immediately. Fine. Since you have failed to provide us with information, we will begin the game without you.
5, 4.
Now loading.